All right. Hey, this is Jeremy, and this is today's Five for Five. So, some of our pastors, we got to have a really exciting meeting this morning with a gentleman who's been coming to our church. His name is Brian, and Brian is involved in prison ministry. You're going to hear more about it in the next coming days. But what really got me excited was Brian had asked our kids' ministry if we could send anonymous notes, letters, pictures to the prisoners. Now, these prisoners that are going to be receiving these letters, they come to a weekend retreat there in the prison where they hear about Jesus. And Brian got me all stirred up when he started talking about how these prisoners would come and sit down and they would open up these letters from kids and just start crying, thinking about how they're not forgotten, that there's somebody out there who loves them through the name of Jesus, who cares about them because of Jesus, and took the time to put together and send them a letter. Wow, that's pretty powerful. There really is something powerful about receiving a letter from somebody, that somebody took the time to write something down, to write down their love for you, their encouragement for you, and to give you that letter. Usually people hold on and cherish those kind of letters. In fact, my mom, I believe my mother-in-law, they recently dug up some letters from their husbands and how much it meant to them. It didn't mean a lot to us, all that ooey gooey mushy stuff that our parents were sharing with us, but it meant a lot to them. And I know when I receive a letter, it means a lot to me. In fact, I have a whole box in my office of all the pictures, all the letters that kids and parents have sent me over the past 20 years of ministry. It's really powerful. Well, Paul, the apostle, he used to write letters to the people in the churches that he helped to plant. And he would send them letters of encouragement, letters of instruction, letters of love. And in one place in particular, in 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verses 2 and 3, Paul was telling the Corinthian church that, hey, look, you don't need a letter of recommendation telling you how great we are, how we have authority from Jesus. You yourselves are our letter. Let me read those verses to you. I think it'll make sense. Paul writes, you yourselves are our letter, written on our hearts, known and read by everyone. You show that you are a letter from Christ, the result of our ministry, written not with ink, but with the Spirit of the living God, not on tablets of stone, but on tablets of human hearts. Wow. Have you ever thought of yourself as a letter, a love letter written by God to those who need to know that they're not forgotten and that they are loved by their Creator? Hey, when somebody reads your letter, meaning when they look at your life, what do they see? When they open up your letter, do they see love? Do they see encouragement? This is how people hear from God. As you know, God just doesn't normally speak audibly where everyone can hear them. No, he speaks through his word, the Bible, but he also uses you and me to go out there and be a letter of encouragement, a letter of love, a letter of recommendation to follow Christ. What are people reading when they read your letter, when they see and read your life? Hopefully your life reflects Christ and it points people to Jesus. Hopefully your life is a letter of encouragement. Hopefully your life is a love letter from God, so other people can see who God really is because he lives in you and through you in the way you act and the way you speak. I hope you have a great, great day today. See ya.